Me, brother. Hey, everyone. Yeah, just want to welcome everyone tonight to our webinar, our Zoom webinar on USI. Like the boys said, it's chill. I'm excited to be here. After a rough patch there. Investing in a few bad eggs, we've sort of found a solid, sustainable, and a company that's always developing. So actually, can everyone hear me? Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so I done a bit of research into USI after that rough patch there, and I researched it for about 2 to 3 weeks, and finally connected with people that were inside, such as Amanda and Vanessa there, and then from there it's just taken off for us. And it's something we want to share with everyone. So I'll just touch on my why and what my journey is so far. I've been involved with network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing for the last 4 years. I got into it when I was living in Brisbane. Sort of moved home, went back to the 9 to 5, and I said to myself, there has to be something better. So took a year off networking and jumped back into the online game because I knew that it worked. I just needed to find the right vehicle. And in saying that, I believe we've found the right vehicle. We can earn passively and by recruiting and earning commissions. So yeah, I've been with product companies, digital marketing companies, and now finding cryptocurrency and Forex. Man, you put those two together and things happen. So that's just a bit on my journey. I'm going to share my screen and do a quick overview. I won't go in too deep, just touch on the basics. I don't want to confuse anyone, so bear with me. Can everyone see my screen? Yep, cool. We'll get straight into it. So USI-Tech, or as you know, United Software Intelligence, that's the company. They are a Forex and a cryptocurrency company or opportunity now. So I like this little quote that they got there: when vision and perfection come together, great things happen. And one of my posts I put, when two of the largest financial markets today, Forex and cryptocurrency, come together, it's an explosion. So who are USI? These are our 4 co-owners. The top 2, between them, they've got about 50 years of trading in the Forex market. Now, if you don't know what the Forex, that's foreign exchange. It's been around for centuries, and it's not going anywhere. So they're like, they're the trading side of things. Horst, he's been involved with high corporate companies, and he's taken a few, on the public list. Mike Kiefer, he is the network marketing guru, I guess, behind the company. And that's a little bit on who the co-owners are and where they've come from. Now, obviously, we're all here because of the Bitcoin opportunity with USI. If you don't know what Bitcoin is, it's the first or original cryptocurrency to be launched back in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto. And as you can see there, he released the software in 2009. A couple of guys bought some pizzas back in 2010, and today the 10,000 Bitcoin is now worth over 20 million. It's probably going to rise. Now the future of Bitcoin, as you can see there, is predicted to hit 2,000, 4,000 mark. We're already at that stage, or in between. So by the end of the year, they're predicting it to be around the 5K mark. So it is on the exchange, on the market. So it does drop and rise, depending on that demand and supply effect. So these are a few key people that have invested into Bitcoin. Not USI. I'm not saying they've invested in USI itself, but in Bitcoin itself. You got there Bill Gates and Sir Richard Branson. They're a few key leaders. So, you know, when they're investing in stuff like this, you know, something's about to happen, and it is happening. So like I said, the value of Bitcoin, it is increasing, and it's increasing at a steady rate. Like I said before, it does drop a little bit, but it'll rise once again. And as you can see there, it's risen over in the last 12 months. I think when I first heard about Bitcoin, it was only like sitting around the 500-600 mark. You know, it's up at about 5,000, over 5,000 New Zealand dollars at the moment. These are the companies, a few companies around the world that have, dabbed into the Bitcoin market or cryptocurrency. You got Google there, PayPal, few big names there, Dell, and you know that list is increasing daily and weekly and monthly. In regards to the Bitcoin side of USI-Tech, as you can see there, it's 50 euros to buy one pack. Now, you can buy as many packs as you want, but just to get started, to test the waters, it's only 50 euros. Today, probably looking about 78 Aussie dollars and about 80 New Zealand dollars. The easiest way to buy it is to purchase it in Bitcoin. Now, every pack lasts 140 working days, and you receive around, now that says 1%. Now, we've worked out as a team that it's between 0.75 and 1.25% daily for 5 working days. So they only trade for 5 days, and they don't trade on the weekend. For us here in Aussie, it's Tuesday to Saturday. And that's, yeah, so you get that percentage for the 140 days, and that's the return on your capital. There's a little bit of an example here. So if you purchase 20 packs, that's 1,000 euros. I like to keep it in euros so we don't confuse everyone. With the running time of 140 days, that's, as you can see, the calculations there, that's what you will have return on your capital after the 140 days. Now this, you've got to keep in mind, this is without Bitcoin rising as well. So, you know, come the end of those 140 days, it could be worth more. So, so you get a daily payment of return on your capital. There's daily withdrawals of returns and commissions. I'll touch on that shortly. Your commissions and your returns can be used immediately to purchase another Bitcoin package. So once you hit 50 euros every time in your balance, you can purchase another pack. And then you keep going from there, building your packs, and that's where that compounding effect comes into play. So in regards to the compensation plan, so to speak, there's a little table here. So you register as a free member. You're entitled to earn on your level 1 and your level 2. So on your level 1, who are your direct referrals? So say I sign the wife up, she becomes my level 1. I earn 10% every time she buys or rebuys a pack. Now she goes and sponsors my oldest son. He becomes my level 2. He becomes her level 1. I'm earning 3% every time he buys or rebuys a pack from his commissions and returns. So then once you sort of start building up the packages and start getting commissions and whatnot, and the commissions are paid out if you are actively sharing this as an opportunity. As you can see there, this agency partner or agency license, you have to have 3 members in your structure with 12 packs each. That then allows you to buy this agency license, which is worth 600 euros. That opens up 12 levels from you down in your whole structure, and you're earning on all of them. So as you can see there, your level 1, you're earning 10%. Level 2 to level 8, you're earning 3%. Level 9 to level 12 is 1%. Now those levels can be as wide as you like. So on level 1, you could have 10 people. On your level 2, you might have 20, and so on and so forth. So all in total, you're earning, if you have that license, 35%. And you just watch it go. It's crazy. I've seen proof of people above us that have the license, and it's just skyrocketing. So in saying that, that license gets you a lifetime software license and the Forex component of USI, plus the agency license, which opens up your 12 levels for 12 months. So that, you know, it's well worth the 600 euros once you've built up your BTC packages and helped your team. Now on top of that, a company has an incentive, a car incentive. Now, I was having a little read over this. Now there is a bit of some rules, regulations around it. But if you're on 2,000 Bitcoin packages, you get a car bonus of 800 euros per month. And likewise for the 5,000 Bitcoin packages. So if you have 5,000 active Bitcoin packages, you get 1,600 euros per month. Now I totaled that to about 2.5 New Zealand dollars. So you know, it's crazy, and there are terms and conditions on that, which I can post up in our group. So just to recap, now you can get started for as little as 50 euros. It's 80 New Zealand dollars. You know, that's sacrificing a weekend going out, or a packet of smokes, or you know, just splashing your money where it's not necessary. You know, they got a 3-year proven track record of the trading systems. It's free to join, and with our group, and you get the support, you know, and the updates on what's happening with USI. You don't need to be a tech expert. It's a transparent company, like I said, sustainable. You get daily profits and withdrawals, and it's easy to set up. Yeah, so all you got to do is sign up for free, and then after that you make a 50 euro decision. Like the brother said, we're not here to shove this in your face. We're here to share this opportunity, and like our end goal is to help ourselves, help our families, and then help our people. So what I'll do, I'm just going to, so this is your dashboard. This first blue one, now if you've been in our group, you would have seen Azza, he put up a bit of a tutorial, but I'll just go quickly over it. These are your members, how many you have in your whole group. It then breaks it down here to the group, the people below you, and then the direct. So I've got 32 direct, and the rest come from the group. This blue box down here are your active Bitcoin packages, and the same thing. It tells you where the packages have come from, your directs or your groups. This one here is your Bitcoin balance. So I think I totaled that before to about 260 euros. That's sitting there. I'm still deciding what to do with that. You know, I want that license, so that's a goal for me. And also to reach 50 packs by the end of the month. I think, as you can see there's the car bonus. Tells you how many packs you need to get to, and so on. So I won't touch too much on that, but yeah, that's just a that's just a recap of the overview of USI. If I have confused you, just we are going to have a bit of a Q&A at the end, but hopefully, I explained it, in a basic form where it didn't confuse you and you understood it. And saying that, I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to pass it over to my brother Te Haupai in the dirty south. Yeah, so take it away, brother.
Yeah, kia ora whānau. My name is Te Haupai Davis. As you said, I'm down in the South Island, but by way of Otara, Auckland, South Auckland. I'm just going to introduce a couple of our recent new leaders. Not a couple, there's 3 of them. I don't know if this probably is not, it's not pre-scripted, so whichever one of them want to speak up first, I'm just going to go with Rangi. So Rangi, if you're ready, sorry to put you on the spot, bro, but just want every one of them to share their journey so far, what their goals, dreams, inspirations are with this company, and possibly their why, if they're willing to share with it. So Rangi, I'll give it over to you, brother.
Cool, bro. Thank you, brother. Hey, can everyone hear me out there? Just chuck a thumbs up, give a wave, whatever. Awesome. Cheers, guys. Hey, firstly, I'd just like to thank everyone for coming on again. And obviously like to thank the Triple G boys for giving us these sorts of opportunities to, speak on behalf of our journeys and what we're doing with the USI opportunity. So yeah, I'll jump straight into it. How I got involved, actually, I was going through my timeline on Facebook, and the brother Jade had put up a post speaking about, this opportunity that it can obviously make daily percentage returns on your current capital. And I kind of just, saw it, took a little bit of notice, but then I started to move on through my timeline. And the funny thing is that when people started commenting on it, it kept popping up. It kept showing up at the top, kept showing up at the top. So over the 2-day period, it just kept popping up at the top. And then I decided to, make that curious decision and just hit him up, ask him what it was all about. So I asked him what it was about. He sent me some info over private mail. Straight away, I said, bro, I really want to get a pack going and see if this thing's, for real. So I heard it worked. I saw it work, but I wanted to know myself. So we chucked that €50 in and got that first pack working. And, I was so excited within the first 24 hours because I wanted to see that return on that capital. I wanted to see that. And when that showed up in my account, I was all for it. It just answered my only question about the company, really, or about the opportunity itself. And to me, guys, the way I started to see this was when I bought my first pack, I actually hired a worker to go to work for me for the next 140 days. So that's the way I started to see it. So that worker will go to work for me 140 days, 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. And that worker or that BTC package will come back after that 24 hours and roughly bring me about 0.75 to 1.25% on my capital every day. But, like everyone, with we're all big thinkers out there. So what if I don't just want one pack or one worker? What if I want 2 workers, 3 workers, 4 workers, 10 workers, 50 workers, 100 workers, 1,000 workers going out there for me for 140 days, Monday to Friday, 24 hours a day, and each of those workers bringing me home between 0.75 and 1.25% on my initial capital. Guys, when I started to see that concept, I got excited, and I know everyone that's in this business got excited as well. So you can see why we're quite, out there with this opportunity, and why we want to show everyone is because we see where it can go and we understand how that works. So guys, if you do decide to get involved with USI and you purchase your first pack, congratulations, because obviously you're starting to change your financial blueprint, because you have money going out there working for you. You no longer are working for money, if that makes sense. Okay? So guys, it is an awesome opportunity, and that was one of the reasons why I got involved. The second reason why I got involved was the support structure. Now, I've been involved with MLM, network marketing companies, direct sales companies, over the last decade or so. I'm 33 years old, and basically the support structure was similar in most of those opportunities, and that is, if you needed help, go to the top, go to your upline, go to the person that got you involved in the business. What I found with USI and specifically the Triple G boys and what they're doing with team focus and everything like that is that you don't have to go up to the top. There's all these other people out there who are already doing the business that are willing to help you, especially, the boys like Azza, Pete, Jade, and Tahopai, how they built this support structure and the different forums where you can ask questions and ask for help is something like I haven't seen in the businesses I've been involved with. It's always been, go straight to the top. Okay, and what if that person's on holiday for the next 2 weeks, and you've got all these people that really want to come in and see what you're doing and get excited like you are, and they're left there for a week or so because your upline's gone on holiday. It doesn't work like that with this sort of program and what these guys have put together. So you see, there's always going to be someone there to answer your questions, someone there to help you out, someone there to guide you where you need to go. And that's what I found was one of the most intricate things, or one of the best things that I seen when I got involved with this opportunity, is how these boys structured the support structure. And, and I could ask questions, and, someone's going to answer me 10 times out of 9 within the first hour. Okay. So that was the second reason why I got involved. And I think they're both one and the same to me. And so reason why, is obviously my family, my children. When my daughter was born, I started to think as a priority, my children will always come first, and you got to give them the best, and I want to give them the best, and that's really the only reason why I got involved in this opportunity. So hopefully you guys make some, serious decisions on where you want to go with this. As I said, it really is a good opportunity. If you think about the money going to work for you rather than you going to work for the money, then obviously start to change the way you think about things and what you want to do. Okay, guys? So I don't know how this is going to work, but I will pass it on to the next brother. Okay? So John, if you're out there, can someone unmute John?
John, you able to unmute yourself, mate?
If John's not ready, we can give it to Ruby, just until John gets his technical difficulties out the way. You ready, sis?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Chat, all yours.
Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Chat everyone, my name's Ruby. I'm located in the Mount. So I have been in USI for a week now. But in saying that, I've known about USI for just over a month. So I had been watching a few different people from my Facebook, and I'd seen what they were doing and what they were getting from it, which is what caught my attention. So it was just a matter of timing why I delayed it for a little bit. But now that I'm here, in that short period that I have been in, so for the last week, I've managed to get back 1/4 of my capital. So I started with 4 packs, and to date, I've earned just over $100. Is that right? No, €100, sorry. Just over €100. And what I like so much about it is the possibilities that come with it. So every time I talk to somebody about it, I get so excited because when I hear what they want to do and then I'm thinking to myself how this could actually help them, I can't contain myself. I'm like jumping all over the place. And a lot of those who are in my referrals would be able to confirm that. I could just go on about it for ages, but like knowing that I'm able to help families, individuals achieve what they want in their life is what makes me want to do this even more. So even just me introducing this to someone and then me lighting their fire to actually see the opportunities and possibilities through USI, it's a win-win for me. So that's only just one of my whys why I'm doing this. Another is obviously, you know, everybody has their own personal situations, financial situations, and this is one way of bettering the possibilities and opportunities for our own families, for the future, both financially and the security as well. You know, we're able to use, through USI, we're able to set a solid foundation and platform for whatever we want our future to look like. So that's why I'm in USI, and it's awesome because everybody else is able to have that as well if they're open to exploring it for themselves. But yeah, also I just wanted to say a shout out to the Triple G boys and sister. I'm very humbled that I was approached to be added into their leadership for the group. So yeah, we're all about you know, helping anybody and everybody that wants to take hold of this opportunity. You know, you're not on your own. If you have questions, you're able to ask and we will help. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
All right, John, we're going to try and see if you're there, buddy. John, if you can try and unmute your mic, if you want to jump on there.
Mean sis, thank you. Yeah, I just messaged John. I think he just came on, bro. I don't know. So John, can you unmute yourself, brother? It's down the bottom, left. Yeah, bottom left corner. Just tap on the audio, and it should unmute you, brother.
I've just unmuted you, John, so you should be able to jump in there now, brother. All right, we might be still having a bit more technical difficulty. So, Bri, you want to carry on with it, brother?
Yeah, sure. Kia ora, everyone. To hope I hear again. I just want to share a little bit about my experience, where I've been and what how I've come about with USI-Tech. So, yeah, like I said, my name is Tahopai Davis. I'm from Otara in South Auckland, but now I'm down in Nelson. I got 5 beautiful kids, 1 on the way. My beautiful wife is behind me. She's having to lie down. Don't worry, she's here. You can see her hand somewhere. So I've been involved with network marketing, MLMs, get rich quick schemes. Everyone's heard of them all. We've all done it. We've all wanted to make that quick buck. As you can tell, it didn't work out. So I was involved with Kaiani, ACN, amongst other respective companies. I still love them. I think Kaiani is one of the best products I've ever had. ACN is also awesome. When you're an Aussie, you can crack it in it. But I didn't really want to recruit anymore. And in this, you don't have to. And that's probably one of the great things about it. If you buy a pack, you get a return on your capital. You know, you don't have to go and recruit and be like, oh, bro, come on, come and help me, to do all this. I was just fortunate enough that Azza linked up underneath me, and Azza, being balling and stuff, bought, a whole lot of packs, and I got commissions, and I was very fortunate. I was very blessed to be in that position. Just like everyone else, when you bring someone in, you'll get the same blessings. You'll get commissions, whatnot, you'll get paid. There's a question that I always get asked, and is, can I withdraw my money into my bank account? And the question is yes, but the way I would say it, and the way that Azza has already put up a tutorial video, because we also have our own YouTube channel. He's put up a tutorial video of how to take out your money, your BTC, into your e-wallet and exchange it for actual money into your bank account. So if you have anyone's questioning, there's naysayers, I bet you can't even take the money out, you have to reinvest it. That's not true. Okay, that's not true at all. Let them do their own due diligence. If you've done yours and you believe in this, by all means, just be like, okay, sweet as, never mind, yeah, you do you. I'll keep making money. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. They can be like, oh, it's a scam. You still get paid. If you don't recruit with them, you still get paid. And at the end of the day, I still get paid. So yeah, that's that. I've written down a couple other things. Sorry, guys. My why is my wife, my beautiful wife that's behind me. And when I say my wife, I mean when my wife is taken care of, my whole world is taken care of. My kids are taken care of. My house is taken care of. It all bundles under her. She's my rock. The days where I'm lacking, and she's like, hey, have you done your gratitude rituals in the morning? Have you been doing your affirmations? She keeps me in check. She's the one that's behind me saying, I know you can do it, babe. I'm just waiting for you to find a way out, find a way how to do it. And we've done it. And I believe in this so much. And all I have to say is take action. If there's one thing you take from this webinar, whether you think, I'm gonna make millions, all good. You may not. But if you don't take action, you will never know. So when you do this, after this webinar, go to your upline or message me, Jade, Peter, Azza, ask them how you can do it. Take action, because it's the only way that you're going to find out whether this really works or not for you. Because it won't be for everybody, but it's for me. It's for all, everyone here, our leadership team, and I can tell you it is for everybody, because we want to bring all our people up. First and foremost, we want to help every single one of you out there gain prosperity back. Give prosperity back to your whānau, to generations to come. Some people, all they want is just a house. I just want to buy my own house. It could be credit, it could be whatever it is, but they just want to buy their own house. They don't want the $1 million. They just want something for them. And something small like that could be your why. And you know what? Your why is your why. It's you. Keep it close to you, and don't let anyone else take it away from you. That's all I really have to say. Sorry, I'm a bit passionate at times, so bear with me and stuff. I'm not sure if John is available yet.
Yeah, I think John's back in there. So, John, do you want to put the phone up, bro? I'll unmute you. Sweet.
I'm just trying to scroll through and see where he is. I think he might be having some technical difficulties.
I see him on there. So, John, everyone, I see you unmuted, bro, so you can talk away.
Oh, something's wrong. I can see him moving his mouth. Oh. Oh, okay. Like, if you're sorry, John, I don't mean to like brush you away, brother. Maybe the next, because there's obviously something wrong. What I'll do is, are there any questions? While we're all here, you may want to ask us directly, because obviously we're all in the one presentation. And if you're too whakama, if you're too shy, by all means, write it in the comments, and we'll ask away. If you're a bit shy to speak up, there's no questions that obviously no every question's going to be valid. We'll try and ask every question to the best of our abilities. Did that make sense? My wife was laughing in the background. She's like, "Oh yeah, idiot." Told you it's going to be a funny one.
No question, no question.
Exactly, guys. If you want anything to be answered, please ask away. We're more than happy to answer any. If you have any queries, any worries about anything, please just unmute yourself and ask a question. We'll be glad to answer them for you.
Oh, there is one question I'm going to answer. Yes, that is Jade from the GC. He doesn't like the limelight, but I don't care. Shut, brother.
Hey, boys.
Lies, it's not even me.
Only because it was me. Hey guys, I'm Sunny Savage. I'm Rangi's older brother. I've just come onto the team 2 days ago from Perth.
Kia ora.
Yeah, brother.
Now, I've only been in this 2 days, but I get it 100%, and it's pretty simple, really. It's so simple that you could accidentally get involved and still make some money on the Bitcoin. But that's the whole idea of this system, boys, and I'm really proud to have come on at this point in time. As you know, in Australia, there's a lot of hype around the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency at the moment. So there's a lot of people that are wanting to know how to work it, but not a lot of them are wanting to understand it. And so when they do get involved, because they don't have the information or a bit uneducated, they quickly quick to point the finger. But being in this group already, it's not about pointing fingers. It's not about this person's here or that person's there. It's about each and every one, new person coming on and making it for themselves, and at the same time helping each other and moving through in one big line. Now I've got about 4 to 5 people already on this call that are riding behind me, that are also at the same point with me, and that are really keen to actually get into the USI and get it turning over. And Jeff's on here, Tony's on here from up in the mines. I mean, I'm not here to muck around either, boys. I'm here to actually do this, but it's all about the action, it's not the talk. And I've got one person sitting here next to me as well, and all these boys are ready to get involved as soon as this video conference is finished. And that's where it's at for me. Kia ora.
Me, brother. Hey. Yep, go sis.
We were just wondering, if we wanted to make $200 a day without doing anything, how much would we need to invest? Is that an answer you guys would know straight away, or is it hard to tell?
Amanda or Vanessa?
I think you would need about 300 pucks.
Yeah.
Amanda, is that you, Amanda?
Can you hear me?
Are we working in New Zealand dollars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds
Okay.
so we can calculate it.
That was Australian, so that's Australian. She's in Australia, so that's $200 Australian a day. How many packs would that be?
So you want 200 a day or per week?
A day.
A day.
Okay, a day. Okay, leave it with me. Keep on going, and I'll come back to you with the figure. Give me 2 seconds.
Thank you.
I'm just
As a ballpark figure, it's 1%, close to 1% a day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that'll be 20,000
Okay, cool. Thank you.
ballpark.
Mm.
You know, for that, just a little example, I've got someone in my downline who put, you know, close to 5,000 in, and they're earning, you know, right up to about $50 a day. That's New Zealand. Just from $5 grand, they're earning around about $50 a day. You know, that's the return on their capital, between 0.7% to 1.25% a day from their investment capital of 5,000. They're getting a rough estimation of $50 a day. That's how much they're getting back. But not only that, they're looking at, you know, as in a long run for the future, they're letting it ride through. So when it reaches 50 euros, they're repurchasing another pack. So that builds their return on capital even higher per day. So, you know, there's always a plan involved in it, and we've worked our ways on how people can do that, compounding it. You know, with regards to all of this, guys, it's not a quick money-making scheme. It's not something you've got to do real quickly. It's not going to happen with a click of a finger. It's something that takes time. If you want to put in that time and that effort, let it roll, okay, then you will make some serious money out of it, okay? So that's one way of getting there. You know, even making the $200 a day, you might want to start slow, but gradually time, you're going to get there. Now, what kind of job or what kind of bank can give you that $200 a day if you work on it for maybe like a year or 2 years on that? There's nothing out there that can do that realistically, you know. But this great opportunity this USI-Tech can do that for you. So yeah, hopefully, you know, that kind of answers the other one. They put 5,000 in, and they at the moment they're approximately getting $50 a day. Okay, bro, Pete.
Amanda's just put the figures in the chat if you just want to have a look.
So do we have any more questions out there? Anyone else would like to answer any?
We have one more.
Yep, go ahead.
We don't mean to sound like a skeptic, but how do we know that the Bitcoin's not going to go bust, like in the share market, and keep its value or get better?
It's been around since 2008. I don't think it'll go anywhere.
The answer is you don't know that it's not going to go bust. The due diligence that we've done around the company is this is an eight-year-old company, and they've got a 3-year track record within the cryptocurrency market. So, I mean, like anything, it's a risk. It's an investment risk, and it's one that we feel ourselves comfortable to invest in. Yeah, but the short answer is you don't know that it's not going to go bust. But the other thing is you don't know how much you can also make. So that's where you got to weigh it up for yourself, how much you invest and what you can get out of it.
Thank you.
No worries.
There's a couple of questions in the new questions. Where is it? I know the answer to Jeff's question. He said, then would you get 20K back after 140 days? And that's correct. If whatever you invest, we're not going to say invest, whatever you buy, if you buy 20K worth of packs, you get 20K worth back, 20K back plus 40%, or, thereabouts. That's what it's about. And I think someone just, when you purchase a pack, how many Bitcoins can you invest in one pack? If that makes sense, sort of hard to explain.
Yeah, so someone wants to purchase a pack of Bitcoin. So as we said in the overview, it's 50 euros to purchase one BTC pack. The BTC value will equal that whatever 50 euros is. So if the Bitcoin rises or decreases, then it will go to that amount that is equal for 50 euros. All right, so the numbers can change in the Bitcoins, but it will still equal 50 euros. It could be the Bitcoin at the moment. Bitcoin is really increasing at the moment. I don't know if you guys have looked on the exchange rate or the market of Bitcoin, but at the moment it's roughly estimated at 5,000 Australian for one Bitcoin. All right, because it's so high, the value of 50 euros has kind of dropped the number on the Bitcoin. So that means the Bitcoin's even cheaper. If you've been working with Bitcoin for a long time, you would know this. That hey, look, then that means that the Bitcoin's only probably like 0.14. I think that's what it is at this point. And when I first jumped on, to buy a pack was 0.24. So that was about 3 weeks ago. So, and that was equivalent to 50 euros. But now it's at 0.14, I believe. And that's the value of 50 euros. So that means that the Bitcoin value for it, man, has dropped. The numbers has dropped, but it's still the same value of 50 euros. So it's good if you got those Bitcoins in you at the moment, if you bought them, you know, and now it's a good price to get in there, get a BTC pack at this point, you know. It's a good Bitcoin price to buy it. So yeah, hopefully that answers your guys' question for that.
Where do we find how much the packages are?
Yeah, we can actually send you a link. We can actually send you a link in that, and you can have a look in it. You can also, because the only way you can access it is you click onto a link. It's free to have a look to see how much the packages are. We also post it on our group page. So if you want to jump on our Facebook group page, we always update it on how much is the package value at this point in time each day, so that people can know how much it is worth. So we can add you to our Team Focus group, Facebook group, because we're always posting there on how much the BTC packages are at this point in time. But if you want, get back to the person that you know that's sent you to this webinar or introduced you to this great opportunity. They'll send you guys a link. It's free to have a look in there, guys. It doesn't. There's no thing for you to actually get involved. It's free just to have a look. All right, you don't have to invest anything straight away. There's a whole heap you can have a look around in there. All right.
Hey, Ezra, did you think that most people are getting, like, a lot of the newbies that are coming in are getting confused with what Bitcoin packages are and what Bitcoin is? Just to clarify, Bitcoin is the currency that you have to use in order to be able to purchase a Bitcoin package from USI. So the Bitcoin packages will always remain 50 euro per package. How much Bitcoin that you purchase is entirely up to you. You hold that value, and then you purchase the packages using the Bitcoin that you have. So I think that's the thing that a lot of people are getting confused about. They think that you buy the Bitcoin packages, which is Bitcoin straight from USI, which is not the case. You have to buy your Bitcoin first, if that makes sense.
Now, guys, if you're really new to the cryptocurrency world, you know, especially Bitcoin, us brothers, the Triple G brothers, you know, we've done a lot of work with regards to behind Bitcoin, what Bitcoin's all about, how do I even get Bitcoin. So we've done a lot of tutorial videos from our own group in that, and you know, that's all there for you guys, you know, to have a look at, to how do you purchase the Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin all about, how do I even get my first BTC pack in this, and also the overview of USI-Tech. We've done a whole heap of tutorial videos to help everyone, so make it a bit more easier and easier to follow. You know, personally, I like visualizing learning. I wasn't really good at school, you know, guys. I couldn't stand looking at, you know, writing and all that. I like a person that's hands-on and visually looking at things, learning things like that. So, and especially videos. If it's a video, it's easier for me to look at and to learn. And that's what we've done. We've put into place these types of tools to help everyone out there, not just you, but your team. And we're more than happy for you to share those. As to Hope I said, we have got our own YouTube channel on that. And you guys can get on there and have a look at all the tutorials that we have. And that's what we try to make it do. That's what we're trying to do, make it more easier for everybody. Because you know, a lot of people are new to the Bitcoin, a lot of people are new to cryptocurrency, even to trading, forex trading, and all that. You know, these are big words, and people don't know too much about it. So we've kind of done our own due diligence and put together easy tutorials for everyone to learn about it. Okay. Anything else that anyone wants to answer questions?
Yeah, it's a good idea to chuck up on our page, our Facebook page, the YouTube channels where the tutorials are and stuff. But ultimately, just hit one of us up if you want to get started. We can tell you where to go straight away if you need to buy Bitcoin or how to do it. So as well.
Yeah, brothers. Like I said before, that's the first step. You got to take action and go back to whoever introduced you to this platform. You know, our USI-Tech, and they will guide you. That's what they're there for. That's what we're teaching our leaders to do. Same as what we've done. You know, we've all done our work, and we're just trying to duplicate. That's what we're trying to do for everybody else. simplify everything so everyone can do the same as we did.
Cool.
We've just got, I just see Amanda on there, Vanessa and Amanda. I just wonder if you guys would like to say something real quickly now. Vanessa and Amanda are our upline people, so, you know, they're one of our leaders and we've learned a lot from them. I just want to know if you guys just want to quickly jump on there, quickly say hello or say something about USI-Tech or anything like that. So I might pass it over to Vanessa. Vanessa, if you'd like to unmute yourself and just say a quick hello to everybody, that'd be awesome.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I just want to say, you know, amazing.
Sorry, Vanessa, you might need a thing your mic, we can't hear you.
Okay, sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, so I've been with USI-Tech since 15th of April. I was introduced to it by my cousin, who has been in network marketing and has been burnt, and I tried to get him into a few things, and then he came up with this. He just put a post up one day on Facebook and said, I make money on Bitcoin, with Bitcoin. Asking me how, so it sort of all started there. I started with 10 packages, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go, you know. If I lose it was about 750, I think, at that stage. If I lose that, it's not going to be the end of the world, you know. So within 3 days, I was sold. Oh, my God. I seen the money just starting to come in. I thought, right, that's it. So I invested, I think, about 4,000 so far in it. I'm now sitting on 214 packages. I also received quite a few commissions because we have such a big team, and you guys are a big part of that. You have just done an amazing job. We're so proud of you. I can quit my job now if I want, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing. So if anyone's sitting on the fence, just go for it. Give it a try, you know, like buy a package and watch it for a couple of days and you'll see what happens. Anyhow, so all good. So, yeah, thanks for inviting us on tonight. We love your meetings. They're fantastic. So over to you, Amanda.
Yeah, hi, guys. Look, it's great to be here. And, yeah, Vanessa and I, you know, we're always talking about you guys. We'll always have a smile on our face because be honest, we're astounded at how amazingly well you guys are doing, how you just embraced this, you know, this opportunity. We just sit here with smiles on our faces all the time. And this company, I've seen it. I mean, how I got involved. I mean, I'm not really a network marketer. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. I'm an accountant. So how I found out about USI-Tech was through my friend Michael Percy. And I guess I've been quite blessed in a way because Michael's not just someone that I met online. You know, I've known Michael pretty much since we've been in nappies. Our parents were friends. We grew up together. You know, we kicked around university together. So I'm quite blessed from that point of view that, you know, I know him. I trust him. He's been part of my life for a long, long time. And via him, obviously, and we've been involved in a few other network marketing things. I never thought I would be doing this kind of thing, but we've done a few things together already in the past year. And as Peter says, you know, some things work, some things don't. I guess I've met people like Hayden Stevenson. I'm sure you guys have probably seen their videos. Hayden Stevenson, Dino, you know, I've met these guys. But these guys, this is what they do. They've been trying for years to kind of, I suppose, find the Holy Grail as such, because we all want that financial freedom. We all want that opportunity, you know, to have that pressure eased so that we don't have to be, you know, we've done the fly in, fly out, my family as well. You know, it's just a sign of the times, like times are tough. And, you know, living is expensive. We're overtaxed. The government, you know, the government's always into our pocket. And we need to try and find a way of alleviating that. And it's true. You know, Rangi kind of said it very well. I hope it is Rangi. Sorry, Rangi. You've got to have your money working for you. And it is. It's like a worker. Every package is like a worker. I just love that metaphor, you know, that way of looking at things. So, you know, in terms of the company, I have absolutely no doubts in this company. It's kind of like a perfect storm. You've got these 4 people who have come together. It's almost like a right place at the right time. They've come together with this fantastic product at a time where Bitcoin is just soaring. It's becoming more mainstream. More and more people are finding out about it. You know, when people find out about it, it's almost like, well, geez, I was the same a year ago. How did I not know that this existed? Do you know what I mean? And yet it's been around for so long. You know, you kind of kick yourself and you think, but there's so many people out there that don't know. So in terms of the company, I've never seen anything like it. They're solid. Horst Jeker is amazing in terms of his business acumen. I don't know if you know about reserves. They talk about reserves. This company has reserves put aside, equivalent to, you know, the number of packages that they have on their books at any given time. You know, that's just really good risk management, business management. They're diversifying. I like that too. That's a really good risk management kind of thing, because that's always the questions people ask. Is this company solid? Can I trust them? You know, you're giving them your money, your hard-earned money. So, you know, from that point of view, I've never seen a company that's so well structured, so well managed. Obviously, we're having a few issues with the website from time to time at the moment, which I know is frustrating. But, you know, the thing is, I don't think they ever thought that it would build as quick as it has. I mean, they've gone from 5,000 members in February up to over 150,000. You know, so they're transitioning now to try and fix that. But yeah, for me, you know, I just feel blessed to be involved with such amazing people. And it is the kind of opportunity that literally changes lives. And I've seen it. I've seen it change people's lives in the space of 4 months. And I've never seen that with any other opportunity or company ever before. And it will change my life. And I can guarantee you, get involved, it will change yours too. It really is that simple. So I always think, oh, I'm not going to have anything to say. And then I go, blah. So I'm going to stop now.
Thanks for that, Amanda.
That's cool.
Thanks, Amanda. Hey, look, that's awesome, you know, to hear, especially for you guys that have been in there for quite some time in USI-Tech. You know, for us, we've only been there for the past month or so, but you guys have been there, you know, for quite a while. And to actually see that success that you guys are having, you know, it's really good, you know, and it's showing that proof as well. You know, it's phenomenal to know about this company, this great company, and this great opportunity that USI-Tech can offer to anybody. You know, and as you said, where we want to put in our hard earning of money into a company, we've all done our due diligence behind this company, and you know, we've all got faith in it. So yeah, thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for jumping on and just giving your guys' story about it. So, you know, I hope we're doing you guys proud out there. So, you know, we're still grinding again. So yeah, hey, look, guys, this whole webinar session was recorded, so everything will be posted on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, guys, we do actually get back to the person who invited you into this webinar session or who showed you this opportunity. All right. Please get back to them, ask them for any more information you want to know. Or if you want to know any more, please, we're more than welcome to answer any questions or queries that you guys do have. If you're not part of our Facebook group, guys, once again, get back to that person who introduced you. They should have a link for you to join up with that Facebook group. If not, find one of us Triple G boys. We'll add you to the Facebook group page. We're more than happy to. And in there we have a lot of files, a lot of information about everything about USI-Tech. All right. And as I said, if you have any queries whatsoever, please, guys, ask the question away. Now, we do these live webinar sessions every Sunday, 7 p.m. New Zealand time, 5 p.m. Australian time. Please invite people in. You know, we do the same thing. We share the opportunity out to everyone. We love doing these live sessions because we like to ask questions now when I write in a live session there, guys. It's good that you guys can, you know, watch the recording as well. You can share the recording out to anybody out there as well. But the reason why we do these live sessions is because we like the live interaction with people, and we like to answer any of everyone's queries or questions straight away. I just want to hand over to my brothers. Any of my Pete, Jade, do you want to say anything before we sign off from there to OPI?
Just want to say thank you to everybody. You know, we do this because, you know, we believe that everyone else should have the same opportunity as us. So, and because of you, we were able to do it. So thank you all very much. Thank you to Rangi and Ruby. Unfortunately, you know, John, never mind, bro. Next week, by yourself. No one else, by yourself. So yeah, thank you everybody, and cheers from me and my wife.
Pete, anything you want to just sign off with, buddy?
Yeah, just thanks to everyone for attending. I think we hit like 40 participants. You know, that's awesome. You know, we just, like the boys have touched on, we're sharing this opportunity. We're not forcing it on anyone. We've done our due diligence. Like I said, I've done about 2 to 3 weeks worth of it. And, you know, I just took the leap. I only started with 1 pack. That was, 3 weeks ago. I'm up to 8 now. I'm in the position where I can buy another 5. But I really want my license. So, you know, it's an amazing opportunity. Like I've been involved with a ton of marketing companies, networking companies, but you know, this is hands down one of the best that I've seen. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks to the team. Thanks to Vanessa and Amanda, you know, our upline helping us all the time. Yeah, that's me.
Cheers, bro. Jade, do you want to say anything, brother? Jade?
Yeah, that's just same as. Thank you for everyone for joining, and hope everyone got something from it. Again, yeah, if anyone needs any help getting started, let us know. That's me. Cheers.
Yeah, look, thanks everyone to join in tonight's session. We hope you guys enjoyed it, you know, and you're relaxed. But as we said, just have an open mind. We're not here to shove this whole thing straight into your face. We are actually to do your own due diligence. All right, we're just sharing the opportunity, sharing the information out to everyone, and it's up to you guys if you want to, you know, jump in there. The only thing we can recommend is maybe, you know, just jump in and test the waters. That's all it is. Okay, so please get back to the person that brought you here. And once again, just on behalf of the Triple G brothers and sis, we just like to thank you all for coming out here tonight. And we hope you guys all have a great evening tonight, a great week. Keep on grinding, keep on gaining. You know, that's our motto every time. Grind and gain. Let your money work for you, not you work for your money. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next webinar session. So all the best to everyone out there with everything that you're doing. Cheers, guys.